Lyons. I think a lot of you know him already. And I want to make it perfectly clear, he is not the promoter. He is not the general manager. He owns the whole place. Whoa. He leased it from us. Whoa. And we have a lease that the tribal members said. Yes. The Cocopah tribe decided that they would rather have him take a shot at it and support him in order to bring racing back to Yuma. And if you remember, the tribal council said we'd have an announcement the first quarter of this year. So we're here. Now at this point, and on behalf of the council, I want to thank all of you for your support. Now I know a lot of times you racers can get a little agitated. No. Yeah, I think it's true. But you're all polite, and we all work together, and we're going to have a really good season. So at this point, I'm very proud to present to Benjamin the keys to the city.
This means I have a job again?
That's up to you.
Holy moly. There's a lot of work to be done, and I'll do it, buddy. I can promise you that. Hey, I just wanted to, this is a great turnout. Thank you guys very much for showing up. We don't have any mind-blowing news for you today, besides that Cocopah Speedway is open again. And I can't wait to work with you guys every single weekend. I can't tell you, 6 years ago I walked away from this sport, I was done. And some guy named Les called me. And anyway, this is how we got here. And I'll tell you what, I've got a great, all the people that have already reached out about being part of the team, and we are one team. Whether you're a spectator, whether you're a racer, whether you're a fan, whether you're a sponsor, we are one team. It is absolutely a team effort to make this thing successful. I've been a part of a few deals that have had some success, and I have no doubt that we're going to do the same thing here at Cocopah Speedway again. I will go ahead and give you a little bit of news. I don't have a whole lot of news. I hope everybody gets a chance to hang out with us tonight. I'd love to shake everybody's hands, get to know everybody. February 22nd, 23rd, the Winter Nationals return to Cocopah Speedway. The gates open. And so if you get bored and need to volunteer some time, I know a guy. Well, once again, thank you for opening your arms to me in this community. I know I'm an outsider here, and I'll prove to you that I'll become an insider real quick. I have everybody's back here, and I know you guys will have mine. And I just can't wait to get to work, guys. And once again, I hope everybody gets to stick around. They said they got some cold beer over there. I haven't tried one yet, but I will have to. And hopefully you guys can join me for that. I know this is short and sweet. Once again, thank you guys for coming out here.
21st practice.
21st we're going to practice. 22nd we're going to race. 23rd we're going to race. I know you guys are thinking about those 4 letters. I can't put it in front of that yet. Brett Root, if you're watching, we need an answer. You guys feel free to call Brett. Sorry, buddy, but there's a camera right there, and Brett's watching. So we'll have that answer real soon. I respect their organization 100%, so we don't take that in a negative way. It's not what I meant whatsoever. Brett's a good friend of mine, and I'm just poking at him a little bit. But so normally the 3 divisions, and we'll have more. We'll have a lot more information for everybody here. This isn't going to be life-changing, guys. There's not going to be a whole bunch of rule changes and all this other stuff. We're going to get in where we fit in, and we're going to have some fun. I'm not here to upset the apple cart. My goodness, I always watch the I watched the Arizona Cardinals press release. I feel important. Hold on, this guy back there, he's waving. Let's go ahead.
Benji.
Yes, sir.
I've got a grandson that runs a mini mod.
Yep.
Are they going to run again?
That's something new to me, and that's the smaller track. Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. I'm excited.
I was at the car show this weekend. There was over, I'd say, 75 people.
Yeah.
That came up to me because I put my grandson's car in.
Awesome.
And also Joe Hayes' son's car. They asked when the track was going to run and if the mini mods were going to run.
Yes, sir.
Because
I'm
they
ready.
said that's what they came to see.
Yes. That's very exciting for me, and it's something new to me to watch that younger generation come up and us grow that right here at Cocopah Speedway. And I'm 100% vested and ready to do that, sir. Yes, sir. Go ahead, man.
We're your Border City Roller Derby team, and we're here to help you involve.
You know Kelly Brown?
I don't know.
Kelly Brown that runs Casa Grande Roller Derby?
Oh,
Yes,
yes,
we
that
know
Kelly.
Yeah, I know Kelly. Hi, Kelly. They're watching too. That's awesome. They're good friends of mine. She runs the Casa Grande Roller Derby.
Yes, right on.
Yes.
Kelly is fun.
Yes.
I'm fresh meat, I'm the oldest, so that's why I didn't know.
Perfect. So we're gonna do some derby. Is that what we're saying?
I'm saying that
Yep.
we can help you
Awesome.
also with stuff, where we can help volunteer,
I got a lot of concrete too.
whatever you want us to do. We don't have to skate, we can be on
Why?
feet. Well, if you want us on skates, we
No,
can be on
I'm in
feet.
100%, and I appreciate
We
that.
can
And
do beer for you, we can do all kinds of things.
I actually co-promoted with Kelly and her husband the last event there in Casa Grande.
Oh, right on.
And great people.
Love that team.
And by the way, they're having a derby next weekend. If you guys don't have anything going, then
We
let
know
them
that, a
know.
lot of us are trying to go.
Man, I sound like a promoter, don't I?
And
Yeah.
they're coming down to play us in March.
Yes, I know that you guys have been having a lot of. Yes, absolutely. We'd love to have you guys involved.
Right on.
And I love derby.
Cool.
Awesome.
We got our
Thank
cards,
you
so we're
guys.
doing-
Perfect. Perfect. Come on, guys. I know I'm going to have 87 Facebook messages here in about 2 minutes. Yes, ma'am.
Hi, on behalf of Yuma Swap Meet, we want to welcome you.
Thank you.
And we are extending a big invitation to have you come exhibit cars. We're historical and there's lots of space and they have a whole top floor for you, ready and willing to accommodate whatever needs you have.
Awesome.
I met Holly from marketing, so I'll be talking with her too.
Awesome. Thank you very much. And we will absolutely do that. Thank you. Yes, sir.
Speaking for fans like my wife and my friends are, we look forward to the races the last 5 and 6 years. And when we had this delay through the winter, what's going on? And my wife is a friend on Facebook. That's why we got the information. But when you go to the website, it says suspended, and there's so many winter visitors in town now. How soon is the website gonna open? Because we get constant questions, because we live in the RV park.
Yes.
And these people are here, aren't you guys racing anymore? And you're gonna get a lot of fans. As soon as you can get that website open for them to know that
Perfect.
you're gonna go again.
And I appreciate that information. I will tell you that working with the tribe has been very, I mean, it's just been go, 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 and that is on the next step. I've already reached out to the web developer. It's a friend of mine that built that website. Gary has some information for me that me and him have to go over in the morning. I would hope by this time next week that things should, and that's given me a few days of a cushion, but that thing will be up and ready to go, and I understand how useful it is, and we definitely want people to have all the information.
Cause I can see the track being full on opening night.
Perfect.
And
Perfect.
If you get the word out there,
Yes.
cause they're chomping at the bit out there.
And I appreciate that
How many times
information.
can you go to the movie theater, you know?
Yeah.
That's no fun.
I went once last year, and I didn't have much of a choice. No, but in any of that information, guys, feel free to reach out to me anytime, because you guys know this community better than I do, and I will get to know the ins and outs of it. But we have a checklist of things that myself and Gary and the tribe and the other people have just been working through, and that's definitely on the top of the priority list. And that thing should be up and running by this time next week.
Great.
Thank you. Anybody else?
When will you have a full schedule out?
Soon. Again, that 4-letter guy, Brett Root, where's the cameras at? We're waiting for approval. And that's just, we got a late start in this deal. I'm very content with the schedule that we have, working with other people, and soon, very, very soon. So just as soon as I get the okay, believe me, I'll hit the button. And I believe that's probably going to be about the same time that the website is up and running again. So, yes, sir.
I went to the banquet in Nebraska, and I can tell you that a lot of the IMCA staff, when they found out where I was from, they were like, what's going on?
Yeah.
What have you heard?
Right.
Let us know as soon as something
That's
breaks or whatever. So believe me, they were chomping at the
Was
bit.
Paul Vetter there?
No.
No?
No.
He's like 186 years old now.
No,
isn't he?
White
yeah. I think
Hi, Paul.
his mules, I think his mules gave out on the grade over there.
Yeah.
But they were definitely interested in what was going on with the track.
And I can tell you this, that on that note, I spoke with Barry Braun, which I'm sure most racers know who Barry Braun is. Very excited. I don't know if you guys saw it, but him and his daughter tumbled in a truck the other day that they're both very safe. But anyway, Barry reached out to me yesterday and we had a good conversation. He's the owner of IMCA TV, if you people don't know. And I had about a half-hour conversation with Brett Root here just a little bit ago, and Brett's very good about not overstepping and making sure everything's going. So that's awesome to hear. I'm excited just as much as those people. And I definitely believe that IMCA is the base of where we need to be and the future of this place. Definitely, everything that IMCA touches is successful, let's face it. And I just kind of want to be that when I grow up. So, what else?
Come on, guys, don't let him off that easy.
Come on, oh, there's that Les guy that got me into this deal.
ASCS coming back?
So, Emmett Hahn has been a mentor of mine. I co-promoted the Western World when it was the ASCS non-wing show. We did a Western World as an ASCS wing show at USA Raceway. I'm definitely interested. I can't answer that yet because it's up to them. But our schedule is wide open. I have a base of where I want to be on the schedule this year, and there is room for a non-wing show, whether it's USAC and then a wing show. There's definitely room, and I've already started the process of contacting those people. So whether or not that's on the beginning schedule that comes out in the next week or so, that doesn't mean I won't add something. But that is definitely, I would love to diversify our divisions, not only just from a sponsorship basis, but a fan base and things of that nature. So that's definitely something we're looking at. And again, we got a late start this year, so I have no clue. I mean, I don't have any doubt that we're not going to be successful this year, but we're going to have to get in where we fit in. So if they've already got some things figured out, we're just going to have to respect that and move forward and concentrate exactly what we have right here at home. So, yes, sir.
I had a couple of people ask me what the ticket prices were going to be. Have you figured that out yet?
You know, I don't have the exact dollars, but from what I hadn't been back to Cocopah in a couple of years, but it seemed like everything was very reasonable the last time I was there, and I don't expect any drastic changes whatsoever. We understand the entertainment dollar right now in families' pockets is there's not a bunch of it going around, and I also understand what it takes to go to the movie theater. I got two little boys that like to eat a lot of popcorn and all that other stuff.
Oh, the movie's cheap. Popcorn and sodas.
Oh my, and that's
$40.
exactly my point. We want to be able to appeal to everybody, whatever salary you're making. We want everybody to be able to come get entertainment at Cocopah Speedway. So I don't anticipate any drastic changes to answer your question, sir.
Is it possible to get us a practice match between now and the 23rd or the 21st?
You know, is that Corey?
Yeah.
Corey! Anyway, I will just have to see, brother. I will just have to see. We're going to start moving some clay in there as soon as this thing dries out. We're going to start moving some clay and move some things around, and that would be in our best interest to get a practice in, but we'll just have to see how it works out. I would love to. Definitely the 21st, though.
You're moving clay in?
We're going to put some more clay in. Yeah, it's in good condition right now.
Yeah.
But we're going to bring some more into the corners and stuff and just stock up for the year where we don't chase it. When, I heard it gets a little hot down here.
No. You just drove
I
more
grew up
over.
in Coolidge, Arizona, okay, and it's hot. It's hot here. It's hot. We got out of the truck the other day. Anyway, that's another story. That's not what we're here for. Yeah, it's hot. So anyway, the point of that is we don't want to chase our tail all summer long. And of course, the more inventory of clay we have on the racetrack, of course, makes our life a little easier and makes the racetrack a little better for everybody. So. What else? I just want to pet the dog. Can I get the dog up here for the press conference?
This dog was the show dog at the ASCS when they brought the sprint cars to the lawn.
Really?
They photographed her and they put her in her commercial for Cocopah.
That's funny.
So
That's
I brought her
cool.
for luck.
Perfect. Well, we need that dog in our next commercial. Yes.
Art, go ahead.
When do you think you'll have a list of officials out that you're going to utilize?
You know, I think this was the first process here. And again, if I know I've got tons of Facebook Messenger posts. And if I didn't respond on Messenger, it's because if I don't really understand how it works, I have to ask my 13-year-old half the time. But some of them go in this folder and some of them go in this folder. But we have a little sign-in deal here, and all it's simple, just name, phone number, and the position that you may have done, or maybe the position that you would like, or something. So if anybody's interested, please sign in here. But that's definitely high on the priority list. We got to put the team together. Without a team, there's no success in this deal. I've been on both sides of it. So that is a big priority, and I think today's the start of that. It's getting to know people and who wants to do what. I know we're not going to make everybody happy by any means, but I will put my best effort forward and try to put together the team that we see fit. And those things, been doing this for a while, and those things change as time goes on. But now that I think this is the first step of that. And hopefully within the next week or so, we know exactly who's suiting up and showing up. And we've only got a month to go, so we've got to get that together soon to answer your question. Yes, sir.
Are you still going to allow the teams to purchase pit spaces?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
Yes. And as soon as, yeah, I'll have that available soon too. I got a lot of soon stuff going on.
Actually, Troy's got started on this, so if they want to get with Troy. If it's
Troy's got started on that.
So
I called Troy. Yeah, sorry.
Troy's got a map,
Okay.
which obviously.
Is it all
talk with
pictures?
Benji, it's the people that have theirs obviously get the
First choice.
first choice if they had them in the past.
All right.
Based on what Benji told me, unless he changed his mind for a couple of days ago.
Good. Well, good. I slept twice since then. Good. I hope you guys are excited as I am about this deal. I really am. I'll tell you this. When I walked away 6 years ago, there was no doubt I was coming back to this. One of my best friends, Brad, over here from Cass Grant, will tell you that I was never coming back. And when this opportunity came about, it was a no-brainer for me, which I don't know how I went from no-brainer of never coming back to this, but I am so excited to be down here. It's an awesome facility. I know awesome racers, awesome support from everybody. And I'm really excited about this deal. And once again, Gary touched on it. I know there's been some hem-haw and racers get a little excited from time to time. I will tell you guys that working with the tribe has just been perfect from everything that I asked. They are behind this deal as much as anybody. I really want people to know that they have absolutely pushed and pushed and pushed. And anything I've asked for, I keep waiting for them to tell me no, and I'm gonna come up with something. But no, I want you guys to know how important that place is to the tribe and to this casino. And they've shown me. Well, boys and girls, this is about all I have. Yes, yes. Whoa. You want Raylene's number?
Yes, please.
So what she's inquiring about is my mother's always ran my concession stands, and anybody that's been to Central Arizona Raceway or USA Raceway, she wouldn't go to Albuquerque, New Mexico with me. I don't know why. She always ran my concession stands, and I know I'm a little biased, but as you can hear from the back of the room, my mom's food's pretty dang good. So my mother's words were, and she's watching this too, I'm sure, that she is willing to mentor somebody. So if you know anybody, she might give up some recipes.
Yes, there'll be potato soup.
So that's pretty cool. Yes, I love my mom's cooking very well.
You better say that.
Yeah. That's good. There, yeah. Okay, I'll be around here for a while, guys. I am going to venture off that way. Please feel free. I want to shake hands. Let's talk and hang out. We'll be around here. Again, sign in right here. So, guys, I do want you to know I have access to the Cocopah Speedway Facebook page. I have my Facebook page. That doesn't mean that I'm not working day and night to try to get some things accomplished. So if I don't answer back right away, it's not because I'm ignoring you guys. I'm not whatsoever. The Cocopah Speedway phone number will be in my possession in the next couple days. So I will be much more available. But again, we got to get some other things done before we just take one phone call after the next. But believe me, my door is always open. I don't care, race fan, racer, grandmas that want to yell at me sometimes, things of that nature. I'm here, guys, so I'm not going anywhere. So anything I can do. Yes, sir.
If you guys even, thank you for doing what you're doing.
Thank you, buddy.
I appreciate it. I'm a winter snowbird down here.
Right.
Thank you very much, and I really appreciate it.
Perfect. Thank you,
My
buddy.
question is, have you toyed with the idea of having the dirt late models come around?
So I'm not sure how many people know my background, but I'm the one that started the Wild West Shootout, which just had a great round here the last 2 weeks. So that's definitely a passion of mine. Yes. So yes. And let me, before the whole internet goes crazy right now, that doesn't mean Wild West Shootout coming back to Cocopah Speedway or coming to. What I'm saying is late model racing is definitely in the future. And when you see when you see when you see the new schedule, there's already some stuff confirmed. So yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, if that's it, I'm going to go make sure that they say those beers are cold, and I'm going to go find out. Hey, thank you guys again for everything. Stick around, whatever. Thank you guys.